Welcome back to the workshop. Today we are tackling a critical modification for any 2012 to 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK owner planning to upgrade their front bumper. When Jeep updated the JK with the Pentastar V6, they added an electric vacuum pump right behind the bumper. This creates a major clearance issue for winch mounts. If you want to mount your winch low for better airflow and a cleaner look, that factory pump is sitting exactly where your winch plate needs to go. That is where this comes in. The rock-hard 4x4 RH-5011 vacuum pump relocation bracket. It's a simple, robust solution that saves you from a major headache. Crafted from 100% laser-cut steel right here in the USA, this bracket is designed to rotate your pump 90 degrees, clearing the way for your winch. Over the next 13 minutes, we will walk through the entire process, from why this part exists to every single bolt you need to turn to get it installed correctly. The 2012 model year was a turning point for the JK. The 3.6-liter engine was a huge upgrade, but it brought along this small engineering challenge for us builders. This pump is essential for your brake booster's performance. Relocating it requires precision to ensure your vacuum lines remain intact and functional. The kit itself is straightforward. You get the main relocation bracket and the necessary grade 8 hardware to accommodate different model year variations. Whether you have a 2012 or a later 2018 model, the included hardware ensures you won't be making any midnight runs to the hardware store. Before we dive into the installation, let's talk preparation. Having the right tools on hand will make this a 10-minute job instead of an hour-long frustration. You'll need a 10mm socket and ratchet. Most importantly, you'll need a way to trim a small tab off the factory bracket. A hacksaw works perfectly. As always, safety first. We'll be working near the front frame rails, so eye protection is a must while we're doing any cutting or grinding. The first step is gaining access. If you're installing a new bumper, you've likely already removed the factory plastic or steel unit. This gives us the room we need. Start by disconnecting the electrical harness. It's a simple squeeze and pull connector. Be careful not to damage the locking tab, especially on older models. Next, we need to free the vacuum lines. They are held in place by plastic clips. Pop them out gently to give the line some slack for the relocation. Now, look for the two 10mm nuts. These are what secure the pump assembly to the factory frame bracket. Go ahead and back those off completely. With the nuts removed, the pump will be loose. Keep the nuts handy, as we will be reusing them to mount our new rock-hard bracket. Lift the pump off the studs. You'll notice the rubber vibration isolators are still attached. Keep those in place. They are vital for quiet operation. Now we reach the only permanent modification required. There's a small alignment tab on the factory bracket that needs to be removed to allow our new part to sit flush. You can see it right here. It's about a ½ inch of material. We'll mark it clearly so you know exactly where the blade needs to go. Take your time with the cut. It's thin steel, so a standard hacksaw blade will make quick work of it. Just keep your lines straight and even. Once the tab is off, use a file to deburr the edges. This prevents any sharp bits from catching on your hands or the vacuum lines later on. Since we've exposed raw steel, it's a good idea to hit it with a quick shot of black spray paint or a paint pen to prevent rust down the road. Just a light coat is all it takes. Once that dries, we're ready to start bolting on our new rock-hard components. Slide the RH-5011 onto the factory studs. Because we removed that tab, it should sit perfectly flat against the original mounting surface. Take those factory 10mm nuts we set aside earlier and thread them back onto the studs. This secures the rock-hard bracket to the Jeep's frame. Tighten them down firmly. There's no need to over-torque these, just ensure the bracket is rock-solid and doesn't wiggle. Now we prepare the pump for its new home. We're going to rotate it 90 degrees so it sits horizontally instead of vertically. Align the rubber isolators with the holes on the new bracket. The rock-hard design ensures that even in this new position, the pump remains isolated from vibration. Use the provided grade 8 hardware to secure the pump. These bolts are specifically chosen for their durability in the harsh environment of an off-road Jeep. Get these nice and snug. You'll see how the pump is now tucked away, significantly higher and further back than its original position. The beauty of this kit is that it stays within reach of the factory connections. You won't need to cut or extend a single wire or hose. Plug the electrical harness back in. You should hear a distinct click. This confirms the locking tab is engaged and your connection is secure. Now, route the vacuum lines. Make sure they have a smooth path and aren't being pinched by any other components or the new winch plate. Before we button everything up and install the winch, let's do a quick functional test. We want to make sure the pump fires up as it should. Start the engine and depress the brake pedal a few times. You should hear the pump kick on momentarily to maintain vacuum pressure in the booster. Feel the bracket while the pump is running. It should be firm, and you shouldn't feel any excessive vibration transferring to the frame of the vehicle. Now for the moment of truth, clearance. We've gained over 3 inches of horizontal space, which is exactly what we need for a low-profile winch mount. As you can see, the winch plate slides right in. There's plenty of room for the winch motor and the electrical box, depending on your specific model. Take one last look at your work. Ensure everything is tight, lines are clear, and there's no interference with the power steering lines or the sway bar. There are many ways to move this pump, but the rock-hard RH5011 remains a top choice because it's non-invasive and incredibly reliable. Supporting American manufacturing while getting a part that fits the first time, every time, is a win-win for any Jeep builder. With your winch successfully installed thanks to this relocation, you're ready to hit the trails with the confidence that you can recover yourself or your buddies. That wraps up our detailed look at the rock-hard 4x4 RH-5011. It's a small part that makes a huge difference in your JK build. Simple installation, high-quality materials, and a perfect fit. That's what we look for in every modification we bring into this workshop. Thanks for joining us today. Hopefully, this guide has given you everything you need to tackle your own vacuum pump relocation with ease. Get out there, keep building, and we'll see you on the next project. Happy trails. Rock-hard 4x4 prides itself on sourcing American steel. This isn't just about patriotism, it's about material consistency and quality control that you can trust. Every bracket starts as a digital file, laser cut to tolerances within thousandths of an inch. This ensures that every bolt hole aligns perfectly with your Jeep's frame. The bends are just as critical. A CNC press brake applies thousands of pounds of pressure to create the exact clocking angle needed for pump clearance. Finally, the semi-gloss powder coat provides a thick, durable barrier. This finish is baked on at high temperatures, making it resistant to rock chips and road salt. Popular winches like the worn Xeon series are large. Without the RH-5011, this installation would be impossible without cutting into your mainframe rails. Even budget-friendly options like Smittybilt benefit. The extra horizontal space allows you to center the winch perfectly, which is vital for even line spooling. No matter which brand you choose, the goal is the same: a secure, low-profile mount that doesn't block your radiator's vital airflow. Some kits move the pump high into the engine bay. While effective, these require cutting your factory vacuum lines and extending your wiring harness. The RH-5011's non-invasive approach is its greatest strength. If you ever need to return to stock, you simply unbolt it and move the pump back. No splicing required. Dealership service departments generally prefer this method. Since you aren't altering the vehicle's electrical or vacuum systems, it's a transparent modification. Notice how the lines route under the airbox. They have a natural curve that aligns perfectly with the pump's new horizontal orientation. No stress, no kinks. Those rubber isolators are crucial. The pump is a high-vibration component. Keeping it isolated prevents annoying humming sounds from being heard inside the cabin. On washboard roads, a poorly mounted pump can rattle loose. The rock-hard bracket's dual-stud mounting system ensures it stays put, even on the roughest trails. Even in deep water or mud, the pump's new position keeps it slightly higher and more protected than the factory orientation, though it is still an exterior component. If you ever need to service the pump or check your connections, access remains easy. You won't have to remove the entire bumper just to reach the harness. The Jeep community has used this bracket for over a decade. It's a proven part with thousands of trail miles behind it, from Moab to the Rubicon. For the 2015 model year, Jeep made a small change to the mounting hardware. Rock-hard includes the specific bolts needed to ensure a perfect fit regardless of that shift. To recap, disconnect, unbolt, and remove. It's a process that anyone with a basic tool set can accomplish in their own driveway or garage. Trim that factory tab, touch up the paint, and slide the RH-5011 on. It's about as straightforward as automotive modifications get. Bolt the pump to its new home, reconnect your lines, and you're done. Your Jeep is now officially ready for its winch and a brand new look. In the long run, the value of a part like this isn't just in the clearance it provides, but in the peace of mind that it was engineered specifically for your vehicle. As you head out on your next adventure, you can focus on the trail ahead, knowing your vacuum pump is secure and your recovery gear is ready if needed. There's nothing quite like the freedom of a well-built Jeep. Every small piece of the puzzle, like the RH5011, contributes to that ultimate goal of exploration. We'll leave you with these final views of the completed project. Take your time, enjoy the process of the build, and most importantly, enjoy the places your Jeep will take you. This has been a look at the RH5011. Happy building and happy trails. We will see you on the next project. Take care out there. And remember, a well-built Jeep is a key to a world of adventure. Goodbye for now. This technical guide is for informational purposes only. Always consult your vehicle's service manual and local regulations before performing modifications. Rockhard 4x4 and RH-5011 are trademarks of their respective owners. Thank you for watching. Our goal is to empower your build while ensuring safety and reliability on every trail. Happy building.